Hi folks, today I'm at Chatsworth House. I've never been before, but when I say I'm at Chatsworth House, I'm only in the gardens. Costs a fortune to go in the house. That's the back of it behind me, and there are statues, like garden ornaments and everything everywhere. It's quite amazing, and how popular it is beyond me, because it was rammed, that car park, and it's huge. But from what I can see, it's very much an eye-opener. It looks like they've come all the way to Chatsworth House to play football. But I'll turn you around. We've got a lot to see. Look at that. I suppose it goes right up there. Yeah, it is huge. Like I say, statues everywhere, people everywhere. Might go in there, some greenhouses. Let's see what's up here first. Very, very nice. Yeah, there's lots of greenhouses here. But I think the actual gardens are 150 odd acres. I might get facts and figures wrong, because I do. You'll have to bear with me. I suppose if we go down there, we're on the side of the house. Very, very beautiful. Oh no, there's something there. Now these, wow, you can't get my breath, it's so good. So nice. Look at that. Like I say, that's the back of the house. And I think mainly down there is like cafes and that. I think the Queen did stop here once in her days. But we'll have a look here, because they're this is like the stepping stones. In my eyes, a bit controversial, because it's very complicated, and we'll go into it. This is like a waterfall, and often more it's because this Chatsworth House is in the Peak District in. Wow, I'm still getting my breath. Yeah, it's like a cascade, 23 steps, which was, well, just got a lottery heritage fund for 4.6 million. It's not working at the moment because of the lottery fund. So it's supposed to come down these steps. It's all very nice. Another load. Oh, we're not. Because we're going to walk up there, eh? Yeah, this were this water, it's seeping through or something, so they've got to repair it. there's like natural reservoirs up there. The water runs and then runs down here. And off it goes. Well, at the moment all the water's just seeping through. In fact, we were on the news yesterday, just seeping through and going through a tunnel, and then it's running off. So it's pointless. So they give them 4.6 million to repair it. Also, the total cost of repairing it is 7 million. Where they get these figures from, I don't know. 7 million to repair that. From there, up there. They've already raised 100 million by letting people buy stepping stones. Whatever they are, I don't know. There must be these. Looks like they've tried to repair it a bit there before, and it hasn't worked. So that's not many millions worth of repair there, is it? So it's, yeah, quite a few million. I think in 2023, not 1923, they was also given 100 million to start repairs. But obviously the cost of repairs go up, so at the moment it's 7 million to repair that, which all the money goes to. Brings me on to the next bit. There's a bus there that you're running out. They are very nice. Everything's very expensive here, and I bought a flask of tea, so I'm going to have some of that in a minute. But you see on top of this, I don't think you can see from here. We'll get further down here and have a look at the building itself. However, walk around the gardens a bit more. But they have got I get the year, but it might have been 2014. They also got a grant for repairs to the roof and that. Well, they took all the lead off, so that must have been worth quite a fortune in itself, and replaced it with not lead. But they also gold plated everything you can see. Which is nice. And like I say, it's very, very beautiful. But it seems weird to me because I can't keep track of all these millions of pounds. Because what happened in 1946, they set up a trust, the Cavendish that is, for the house and that. I don't know if it's for all the estates as well, but in 1946 it was just a trust for well, these statues everywhere. These gardens go for miles. There's a lake down there, we're going to have a look at that. So they set up this trust, and 1980. Oh, we can't go down there. I was hoping to go down there. So we've got some lovely little bits there, which will probably bring me on to the next bit. 1990. They died. A lot of these figures and that might be wrong, because I'm just guessing at what I've read, and I do get things wrong, so don't take my word on everything. But they died, and inheritance tax were a fortune in today's money. 380 million. It was less than that in 1980, but in today's money. So, I don't know if you can see, but the windows are gold plated. Everything up there is gold plated. All the doors, all the entrances, all around there, all gold plated. And that must be a lean-to they use now, because they've got some lounges on there. A couple of lounges you always have, don't you? Anyway, it's very beautiful. Whenever I walk up here, lots and lots of visitors. And I will, when I've had a bit of a walk round, I will go in them greenhouses because they look lovely. What is it, like a thing up there, look? Don't even know what that is. Very beautiful. So anyway, 1980, they had to pay all this tax, which is nice to see that they're going to pay the taxes because of inheritance tax or something. So they couldn't pay it. So towards paying it, they sold Hardwick Hall, which is quite huge in itself, to the Capability brand, was it? These gardens, 1716 to 1783. Anyway, they say it's talented landscape gardener. Oh look, even all the letters on the top there are very nice. So to pay this, it's all Hardwick Hall. And they also set up another law in this country because they sold a drawing to a private investor which cost that much money. They changed the law that these things aren't allowed to go out of the country. Oh, the waterfall thing ain't working down there. That's a shame, because that looks lovely as well, doesn't it? Yeah, so that blew that. They sold some of the treasures. They're still getting enough. So they set up another trust. That's the Cavendish people here. Set up another trust that is run by the trustees and the Cavendish family still. So they live in the house there. I should think at them that end bit. Two apartments. And it says the renting is how much it would cost to rent a place like that. But you can't find out how much what it is to rent a house like that. It's only apartments in the place, but it isn't the whole lot. But it's still substantial, and what the rent on that is, I'd hate to think it'll be quite a lot, but you can't find out how much. So the actual Cavendish now, they make, well, you can only get figures from about 22. That's weird, it looks like someone stood in the woods, and it's not. It's a statue. The actual Cavendish in 22, that is, make £92 million a year. £92 million a year is not bad. And that's in 22. Bits of this garden everywhere. Look at this. Eh? Beautiful. And all these rocks and that, it's all synonymous, is it? With the Peak District National Park. That beautiful. I hope not. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so they've got all this money. Making. I think the in the house, the trust has got a lease for 99 years, which started in 81. So they had problems in 80. By the time 81 comes, all these millions of pounds and that, they all got worked out and made this trust when nothing seems to change really. It's all the money from the visitors, which must be quite a lot because it cost 18 quid just to look around the gardens, 50 odd quid to look around the gardens and house. And all the money goes back into the trust, which is all the money back to the Cavendish really. They say they can extend this lease, which is going now, if they do or not, to 990 years. But they haven't done that. So they've kept it at 99 at the moment. And they also own some of the art collection and stuff in the house, which is valued at 600 million. I say some of it. It doesn't say the ones that are still owned by the Cavendishes. But they're owned because it's freehold, so they own it anyway, the Cavendishes. Lots of bits you can't go. I was going to have a walk down there. I can't walk down there. This is like the side of the house. Really is beautiful. Got another lake bit here. So they've got, we're putting all this gold plate, and it's all around the windows and that. It isn't round the windows at the back. But back in, as they make the figures for when they had to pay all this tax out, and they say it's 300 and something in today's money. 2014 when they got 32 million for putting this gold plate on and doing the roof. I don't know what that is in today's money because they don't say that. Anyway, seems like the Cavendish people did alright out of the job. You can't actually go anywhere here. Like I say though, it's all very nice. See if we can get round the front of it. He looks very happy stood there. They haven't got any things on any of these. I think there's a lot of good ones inside as well. It is very, very nice. Yeah, so the future of it sounds pretty secure, really. Can we have a walk up here a bit? I can have a cup of tea and have a look at the view. But it is lovely, look at that. No one fishing around there though. It does seem, now they seem to be able to set these trusts up to get themselves out above her nowadays, doesn't it? Well, look at this, we've got my sat on. She ain't wearing it, so I'm wearing it. You're alright, eh? Just right today, because that sun's right in your eyes. In fact, I wish I'd never put my coat on, because I don't really need it. But it could rain, because it has been known these few days to rain quite heavy. Right, I'm going to sit down on this chair here and have a cup of tea. Oh, I'll just show you the view when I get there. Eh? It's got to be nice, isn't it? Got to be nice. Yeah, not only did they own the house, because they got rid of Harbicore, sold that to the National Trust, and they own about another 5 villages as well. Most of the houses in them. Properties in Mayfair. All over really. It's not doing too bad. They're hardly what you call skint. I think the actual gardens that you can go around, about 150 acres. They've got about 1,122 I think it is acres. Plus a village properties, apartments in here, so they're not doing bad at all. But they made their money, I think, when they got rid of all the monasteries and that in the country, and they made a fortune enough to buy this house. So I'm gonna sit down here and have a cup of tea. I'll see you in a bit. There's just steps everywhere here. You know where to go, it's huge. Yeah, it looks a nice place to sit down. Sit down here. Look at that view there and have a cup of tea. How can you beat that? Look at that. Beautiful. And it's one of the only quiet bits I've seen in this place. There's a tree snapped off there. Oh, there's a river down there. So nice. Right, see you in a bit. I'm just sitting having my cup of tea. And look down there. There's a wedding going on. Wow. That is nice. Well, we've got the bridesmaid over there. Wedding over there. Kissing the bride, taking some photos. Also, they do that. I think they start at 55,000 for a wedding here. You can also have them in the stables. Don't know if the horses are still in them. For a bit cheaper, and some other house they've got a bit cheaper. But look at that wedding, eh? Oh, it is nice. Oh, I'm loving that. Right, I'm gonna get off. There we are again. lovely cup of tea. I'm just going to wind it up now. This is really worth visiting. It's beautiful. It's got everything. It's got everything. It's lovely. And I'm amazed with the house park van. Look at that green grass. Not bad going that, you know. I bet they pump it out of this river. Beautiful. And there's like a bridge there, look. So I'm going across to get home. And you've got the main house there, which is, like I say, it's stunning. I still don't know what that is up there. If you do, comment, because it's there. I don't know. It really is nice. There's sheep all over there. You can walk down there amongst all the sheep, but I don't want to. I'll walk down and see a bit of this. River, which is beautiful. Look at that, eh? Acres and acres of it. I don't know what river that is. Like I say, comments on that again. And there it is. We've been round the back of it, really. I don't think you can walk up there because it's all blocked off, but it does go that way. But that is picturesque, I reckon, and kept up. So, like I say, that's well worth a visit in itself, because 600 million is pretty nice to have a look at in collectibles. You see all that gold round. Beautiful. Beautiful. The Peak District, it really is nice. Nice little bridge there as well. People, oh, they're playing football. That's good, because it seems nowadays that they don't seem to play football, and I don't know why. So that concludes. If you've got any suggestions to make these videos better, just leave them in comments again. Like, subscribe. See you soon.